Hey, good morning, boys and girls. It's Mr. Vitale, and we are back for another week of PE, and I've got a great recorded lesson for you today. If you're here just a little bit early, a few things we're going to need. We're going to need something to toss and catch with, and so if you've got two sets of socks where we can roll them up a little bit later, that would be great. A ball might work. If you're pretty good at catching, a ball would be a good thing to use. Or if you happen to have a beanbag. Beanbags are really easy to catch. But just to be prepared, let's have those. But for now, let's do a little bit of moving. Skip with me, please. Go. Freeze. All right, way to be right with me. Hey, stand tall. Hey, I've got a whiteboard right now. And right now it is all white. But if I take out my marker and I do this, it now has a number 7 on it. Can you show me some type of a movement that you can do 7 times? I'll do one. What are you going to come up with? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. All right. Now, let's see. Do a little changing here. How about about 3? So now I want you to do something 7 times and then something completely different 3 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, what number should I put now? 10? I heard somebody say 10? Well, you've got it. So now we have 3 numbers. 7, 3, 10. So it's the same activity. You're going to do something 7 times, something different 3 times, something 10 times, but then when you get to 10, I want you to immediately go back to 7 and complete that pattern over until I give you a freeze signal. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, let's see, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3. How about jumbos? 1, 2, 3. Oh, big number 10. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is a hard one. And 5 and 6. Keep repeating the pattern. And 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Good. Freeze. All right. Good. All right. Now that we're nice and warmed up, I've got some music ready for you. Let's do a little bit of fitness this morning. Here we go. Join me, please. Let's start with some jumping. Got my mat out. I hope that you've got yours too. Let's go there, and would you show me an abdominal exercise? Come on, let's go. And you don't have to copy me. If you know some other ones, let's show me those. go to the mat and let's do 2 or 3 sitting flexibility exercises. Go. Feet together. I think I'll stretch like this. 2 legs out. Stretch. How about 1 leg back? And if you want to do other ones, that's absolutely fine. And switch. Skip far away and come on back. Now back to the mat and show me some upper body exercises. Come on. And thanks for working with me this morning. And come on up. Okay, now we're going to move with the music to sliding. Sliding left and sliding right. Think about last week's lesson, and we experimented and tried some different yoga poses and positions. Can you choose one of those and perform that on your mat? Come on. I think I'm going to do the warrior. Forget that breathing. And change to this one. I'm going to change legs too. Those abs just a little bit here. Let's get down into a plank. How about a lower plank? Climb it back up. How about a side plank? Go down to the other side. How about the hard one, a low plank? And back up. All right. Your choice. terrific workout this morning, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me. And even though we're not actually live right now, I want you to act as if we are. And that means you're up. You've put your chair away and you're moving around. You have your mat prepared for you so that you are actually doing all the activities. And then that gives you 2 PE sessions each week with me. Not just 1, but 2. Okay? All right. Now let's move into our lesson. All right. For our tossing and catching skills, if you don't have a ball or if you don't have a beanbag, go ahead and grab your socks. Remember, turn it upside down, and we're just going to tightly roll it up and turn this into a ball. Good. If you have a ball or a beanbag, just be patient for a moment. We'll be right with you. Good. And then take that opening and tuck that in there, and there we go. We've got our sock ball. Well, hey, when I say go, I want you to take that ball and I want you to show me some different ways that you can toss and you can catch. And then in a moment, I'll add some things. Go, please. And freeze. Good. Thanks for putting that ball down on the ground and taking a step away from it. Hey, I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit here so you can see me a little bit better. There we go. Hey, this time when I say go, I want you to start with the ball in both hands, and I want you to toss and catch it in both, just like that. Go. Good. Nice smooth motion up. Follow it with those eyes on the way down. Good. Freeze. Notice as that ball's descending, as it's way and on its way down, you notice my hands are moving down at the same speed as it, so that it gives my fingers and my hands a soft, safe place for that ball to rest in and to wrap my fingers around. So as that ball's coming down this time, let's see if you can what we call give with those hands. By the way, thanks for not picking up that ball yet. Thanks for waiting for me. Go. Bring those hands down slightly with that ball. Now let's toss it with 1, but catch with 2. And make sure that the other hand gets a chance as well. Freeze. Now when you're tossing, we don't want to be using much of the wrist, or we don't want a really quick jerky movement. Just a smooth toss so that as soon as you release it, that ball goes straight up. And instead of you having to run and go get it, it comes right back down to you. So not only are we working on catching, we're working on those tosses as well. Okay. How about as it's up, add a clap underneath it. How about 2 claps? Or 3. Freeze. All right, touch your head. Touch your ears, touch your shoulders, touch your elbows, touch your knees. We've got all kinds of different body parts, so this time the challenge is when that ball is up in the air, touch something, recover, and catch. Go. Oh. And if you drop it, no big deal. Pick it right back up again. Now, how about if we just toss from right to left and left to right? Start like this if we need to. Now, when you're doing all these, don't look at me. You keep your focus on that ball. If you get a little bit more comfortable, go just a touch higher. If you end up going too high, bring it down a little bit. How about, can you go under a leg and up? And for this one, you do have to flick that wrist just a little. Try the other one too. How about if we go around the back, right here, if you flick it up, comes right here. Other side. How about as you catch it, quickly circle and then change directions. Freeze. Good. How about pretend you're a baseball player? You're going to catch that and then pretend you're going to throw, but don't release the ball. So if I catch it, I've got to take a step and throw, but I'm still got the ball in my hand. Give it a try. Maybe the ball's down on the ground. You got to pick it up and throw. Good. Whichever one you want. Freeze. All right. Good. Stand up. This time, how about if we take that ball and we use our feet a little bit to provide the toss. So I'm going to put that ball between my ankles, between my shoes, jump up, and that ball comes right up. We catch it. Give it a try. Go. All right. Now, how about down on the ground? Again, your feet are doing the tossing. You're going to put the ball between your shoes. Toss it up, catch, and then just return it. Freeze. And stand tall. How about let's do some imagining. Imagine that this is an egg. Now, if you drop an egg, you got a broken egg and a mess. If you catch that egg really hard, you got a mess all over your hands. So you got to really be soft. Softer. Try it with me. Go. All right. A little higher. Come on, challenge yourself. Toss that egg up. Still an egg. All right. Okay. So for our game today, let's continue to work on what we focused on throughout our lesson, and that's good tossing and, of course, good catching. And the name of this game is called Hot Potato, and if it's just you, this is Hot Potato by yourself. Real simple. When the music plays, and I'm going to control it right here, when the music plays, you're simply tossing and catching. Now, while you're doing that, I might give you some activities to do as well. Okay? But when the music shuts off, if you let it go to the ground, you're safe. Just like if we were playing Hot Potato, if it went past you, you don't have it. But let's say that the music shuts off right when you catch it. It's in your hand. Okay, you're out. Now you're not actually out. What you're going to do though is on your mat, you're going to perform some exercise 5 times. So maybe I would do 5 jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right back in the activity with the music again, okay? Now it's kind of hard for me to do both, so I'm going to focus on the music. You focus on tossing, catching, and Try not to get caught with that potato. Here we go. Never know when it's going to stop. Oh, did I catch you? If I did, that's fine. Get on your mat, perform an exercise 5 times, and then get right back down in this position and ready to go. Now. Did you catch it? You didn't? Then you're safe. But we'll give those people that did catch it a chance to perform their 5 repetitions and then get that ball back. This time as you catch it, go around the back. Oh, that was a quick one, wasn't it? I bet I caught a lot of you there. I'll give you time. And here we go, back to work. In my hand, I've got to do something 5 times. How about 5 good push-ups? Right back in position. Get set and go. Keep going. I'll hide my thumb so you can't see it. Hey, if I caught you, go to your mat. Hey, do your exercises and then come up to the screen and join me here. Okay. Hey, it's always good to work with you guys. This week in PE, our focus was on, again, using an object, being able to toss it, being able to catch it. We call that eye and hand coordination. And with my students, you know, some of us are really good at catching, but you know why? Because they've had lots of practice. Some of us are just beginning, just like we're beginning at so many different things. And when we struggle, when we're beginning, start a little bit easier before you get higher and more difficult. It's kind of like riding a bike, right? For those of you that know how to ride a bike, when you first tried, you probably were not successful. In fact, some of you probably crashed. You might have crashed 2, 3, 4 times. But what did you keep on doing? That's right. You kept getting back up and going. And that's the way our mind works. It might not always be able to do something that first time, but by doing things over and over and over and over and over, it's working. Even though you might not be thinking so, it's working, and it's beginning to figure out the puzzle and the problem. And then before you know it, you've got it. So don't give up. If it gets hard in school, good. Keep on working at it, because hard is good. It stresses that mind in a positive, good way. All right, guys, have a great, if it's the beginning of the week, have a great week. If it's the end of the week, have a terrific weekend. If you have school after this, work hard in school with your teacher, and then we'll see you again next week.